What's up, everybody? Troy Devlin here. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. In this video, I would first like to apologize to everyone who has been so patient with me thus far. And many people have reached out and they've been telling me that they can't see me in the video. And it's because this whole time I have been filming with the camera turned the wrong way. So I'm an idiot. And I hope you guys can see me in the screen better in this video. And in this video, we're going to talk about the plank, how to do it, why would you want to do it. And I don't know, maybe some people out there already incorporate the plank into their workout routine. And what it is the plank is a static hold exercise. It's a little bit more intense than, let's say, like some yoga poses where maybe you're just kind of like sitting there. You're actually tensing your core to hold yourself up in sort of a prone position, almost like a push-up position, but you can modify it to where you're sort of supporting yourself with your forearms and your palms and your elbows instead of just like the traditional push-up position like this. There's ways to modify it and make it easier. There's ways to make it harder, more challenging. It's really accessible. You do not need any kind of equipment. You don't have to go to the gym for this. Really all you need is a small space like I have set up right here. And it's nice to have a mat to do it on. But yeah, planks, you know, great for the core. And if I had one area that I could work on in a day and I didn't have time to do anything else, let's say I had 3 minutes only that I could exercise that day, I can't do anything else, I would do abs. Because the core is so important. It's important for our posture, to hold us upright, and it's good. It's important aesthetically too. Let's be honest. We want to look good in the mirror, and for me, my abdominal region tends to be an area where, you know, I hold body fat there, and I wanna tone that area. So I want to be strong in that area to protect my back and to protect my posture, but I also want to work on that area so that it's toned, so I look good and I can be confident to take my shirt off if I go to the beach and what have you. So here's how to plank, guys. I recommend you start out from kneeling position. Okay, and then all you're gonna do from kneeling is you're gonna bring your hands to the ground so that your palms are facing away from you. You'll put your palms on the ground, your forearms and your elbows. Okay, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna remove your knees so that you're supporting your weight on your palms, forearms, elbows, and the balls of your feet. You're on your toes, you're on the balls of your feet. And let's say you want to try to, so right now my knees aren't touching the ground, but let's say that I'm starting to get tired. Oh my gosh, what I can do is I can just put my knees down. Right now my knees are down. And what that does is it makes this a little less intense. And you may just want to start from putting your knees on the ground. Put your knees on the ground and just get into the plank position and maybe just stay like that for the length of a song maybe. I like the length of the song because it's around 3 minutes. Now, I asked a fellow instructor, her name is Danielle Kim, the other day, you know, what's a good length of time that the average person should shoot for? She said 1 minute. And so set that as your goal. Try to get in the real plank position. That means that your knees are not touching the ground, supporting your body on the balls of your feet and the toes. All right, and again, on your palms, forearms, elbows. And now your knees are not on the ground. Try to hold this position for 1 minute if you can. I've seen some people add in an intensity technique when they're in the plank position. And what that is it's rotating the hips in such a way that they touch their left side, and then they rotate their hips, and then they touch their right side. And it's almost like your hip, or I would say your thigh, touches the ground, and you can count that. So you can go to one side, count 1, rotate over to the other side, 2, 3, 4, do that back and forth. You could do a bunch of that. You can do side planks. That's where you have one arm down, and then you sort of position yourself like this, so that now you're almost in a T position, perpendicular to the ground. Some people like to take the arm that's not supporting themselves and sort of reach it up over their head and sort of reach. And so now what you're incorporating is if you notice my body moving like this, there's almost like a pulse at the hips, all right, or there's a reach at the arm. The other side would look something like this. And this here would be an example of a side plank. Again, I'm in a T position. This is a reach, and I could count that, and I could do a certain number on either side. 1, 2, 3, or I could just pulse my hips. I'm moving the hip up towards the ceiling, pulsing. 1, 2, 3, something like that. And you can rotate between the 3, front plank, side plank. You can do the pulses, you can do the reach, and to make it less intense, you can always put your knees down. So once again, thank you for watching. Please let me know what you think.